Good morning, everyone. This is Teresa Marsh. I'm your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Newbern, North Carolina on the East Coast of the USA. I have been with Stampin' Up! For a couple of years now, and I'm enjoying doing some live videos to show you share with you some of the designs that I've encountered, or ways to duplicate maybe something that you've seen in the catalog. Right now we have the Spring Mini going on. We've got the Sale-a-bration and the mini catalog as well. Sneaking up, finding it. And today we're going to work on this something out of the Sale-a-bration catalog. You might have noticed I said we were going to go to the Flight and Airy. Let's take a look at what's there and see what we can do. All right. This is our Sale-a-bration catalog. It's from 4th of January to the 29th of February. You can get a free gift with any qualifying purchase. The threshold is $50. If you spend $50 or $100 or $150 or whatever you spend, you can earn free products out of this catalog. The free product we're going to be playing with today is called Flight and Airy. It's this paper right here. You can't see it too well in the catalog. There we go. You can't see it too well in the catalog on the camera. So I'm going to show you some examples of what's in this set. All right. First, we have this sheet. This is side 1, and this is side 2 of this sheet. It's a fantastic sheet if you like to cut out focus points to put on your cards. Some very pretty birds with different colors within their chest coloring and stuff. So you could pull in a whole lot of different colors on this sheet particular. The next one kind of focuses in a little bit on bubble bath. This is the second side here, and this is the front side. These birds this paper is just gorgeous. Really, it is just gorgeous. For anybody who likes nature or flowers or both, this paper can just spark your imagination no end. Bringing in a little bit more depth of color is this page. You have Flirty Flamingo, Boho Blue, Daffodil Delight, Lost Lagoon. I mean, there's just so many color options there. And this is the other side of it. A finer, vining flower to serve almost as a background piece. This next one I just love. It's just so soft. Okay, here's the front. It's got these soft flowers. There is a lot of airiness to it, Flight and Airy, right? And the back of it is this wonderful watercolor boho blue. Love, love, love that. Now this one is interesting. A lot of vining and leaves with the birds perched throughout. And nice contrasting there with the pecan pie. I had to double check, make sure I wasn't going to tell you wrong. Can you see how it picks up the vines there? You look at that and you think, oh, what's that doing in Flight and Airy? But oh, what a beautiful contrast. And the last, or first, one is this one. This is another one that's great for cutting out focal points. In fact, here's the second side of that. is this beautiful Lost Lagoon and soft sea foam print. And as you can see, I've been cutting out some of the focal points because we're going to use some of those today. Okay. All right, so let me put these away and we'll get down to business. There's several things. Now, it would be nice if I could tell you I am totally prepared. I cut everything out ahead of time, but honestly, I have not. I've staged some of the supplies. I did cut out the focal points. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, because I'm hoping you'll come on and tell me which ones you like better. But we're going to start with our white card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then go ahead and get that with the bone folder. I really like to put a nice crease in my cards. It's just so much prettier. I'm going to put that to the side. And since that's 5 1/4, 4 1/4 by 5.5, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to use this for a background on that. So since that's 4 1/4 by 5.5, let's make this one. Well, let's do it this way. Kind of a short piece. That's okay. We'll see. There we go. So that is the length, or the height. Say 4 1/4 by 5.5. Let's go in this far. Okay, so this is going to be just a smidgen smaller, and it's going to go there. So it's got that nice little white edge around it. Okay, we're going to be using a couple of punches today. As I mentioned, I'm sort of designing on the fly, but I do know that I want to have, well, I'm going to use one punch. No, I'm going to use two punches and a die. This is just, oh my goodness, this is just amazing. How can I do this? Okay. I'm going to do a decorative circle and this. That's my cheater's way of figuring out how much space I need. This is bubble bath. I need a piece to cut a decorative circle out of. Alright. So let's bring this over. This is our mini stamping cutting and box. A little bit more light on that subject. Now, one of the things I like to do when I'm getting it close to the edge is I like to kind of tape it so that I know that I'm not going to slide off anything. I use Post-it note, Post-it tape. You can use Post-it notes, but I just bought some of the tape that they put out. It's kind of convenient. Okay, let's see if I can do this without having everything slide all over my desk. Here we go. I think one of the reasons I really like this smaller stamping cut and emboss is because I can just reach across my desk and grab it and very quickly come up with a piece that I can use. Put that little tape there for next time. Put that there so I won't forget to put it away. Close that and move it. And pop these over to the right where I keep them. I don't even have to get out of my desk chair. Anytime I don't have to get out of my desk chair to design or to pull things together, I love it. Let's see, where did I put? Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna have to take a page out of Susan Campbell's book. So I found it. If you could see the rest of my desk, you'd know why I'm having trouble finding things. We're going to take the decorative circle punch because it's just a smidgen smaller than that decorative circle. And we're going to put that in the middle of the decorative circle so that it softens that color just a little bit. Again, this is the decorative circle punch, and it's still current. It came out in the last year's annual catalog, but it's still current. And we're also going to take another punch that came out in last year's catalog, but it actually has a new stamp set that goes with it. We're going to just use it as the punch today. And we're going to punch some. This is the bow punch. We're going to punch some pretty little bows into that. And I think we're probably just going to use the two larger ones, but this is soft silicone, so it's not quite as dark as the Lost Lagoon there. All right. Now what I'm doing is called casing. Okay. What I'm doing is called casing. I'm taking a picture from the here we go, the Sale-a-bration book. And I'm adapting it. I'm kind of combining elements of this one and this one to create a different card. But that's one of the cool things about having these catalogs, that even if you don't have all the same ingredients, if that's the word, you know what? I believe, as I'm looking at this right here, I believe I should have the different way around, have the vellum behind that size ones. Well, let's go ahead and do this, and I'll try it one the other way later. We're going to do that. Now you get to help me figure out which of these, my goodness, knocked that all sideways, didn't I? There we go. Which of these work best in this card? There's 3 focal pieces I could use. That one. Okay. Or this one. He's got, the pink, bright pink there, flamingo there, a little bit of Lost Lagoon there. So he could work too. Or this one. And of course, part of it's going to be, no, those birds' chests almost disappear on that one because they come right up to that center piece. So I'm going to save that one for another card. So it's between this one and this one. I think this one gives us more contrast between the 2 pinks, which is fine, by the way. They don't have to be matching. All righty. Oh, I forgot to cut I forgot to cut a label. What am I going to do? I forgot to cut a label. What have I got up here already? Do you do that too? You have extra pieces sitting up or whatever, sitting wherever you are. I have these, but those won't accept the stamp that I wanted to use, so that won't work. That's not going to work. I guess I'm going to have to get my die cut machine out and do another bit of die cutting. Because what I want to do is using Lost Lagoon. Let's see, let's get a piece of white. Yeah. I'm gonna, can you tell I've been playing with the postage dies. We're gonna put Sending Hugs right there. Oh, I like that. I like that. Then we're going to put our mind to the test with finding just the right rectangle or label. Since we've got the decorative circles or the deckled circles, we could just try one of the deckled rectangles and see if that works. See if we like that. Would this smallest one work? Yeah, that would work. In fact, it'll work pretty well. Let's go ahead and do that. There's so many different potential labels that we could use. It's just almost amazing how many options we can have. So let me put that right around the way it needs to be. Reach over and grab that piece of tape. Okay. Bring it back in. Ta-da! Reach over and get my plates again. See, even when I forget something, it works out okay. All my things are right here. I love it. You know, I used to have a dining room, and then we had to redo the floors and take all the furniture out here. And I went, Eureka, I have found my new craft space. We used the dining room. Oh my goodness. That's what happens sometimes when you put a rectangular one, square on. It really talks to you when it goes through. All righty. But anyway, I took that opportunity to bless someone else with my dining room furniture and create a crafting space. It works out really well in the evenings if I want to craft, or in the afternoons, late afternoons, because I can cook supper and craft all at the same time. Okay, now there's our pieces. There's all our pieces. Now we're going to figure out how to put them together. All right, put that right there for later. Later provision, later putting away. If you saw my desk right now, you would think that putting things away is not my strength. And you might be right. You might be. Okay, let's start. Don't you hate to do that? Don't you just hate to? You know what? You could, if you wanted to, highlight one like that and really keep some of that pretty paper going, you know? You could just highlight one by doing that. But let's keep on with the original design. I can do it that way later if I want to. But we're just going to put this one using the Tombow glue. We're going to put a light layer around the edges. Don't need a whole bunch, just enough to hold it on. make sure I'm coming at it the right way. Have you ever done that? You go to put a card together and realize that you put it together to open the wrong way. You know. Speaking of which, I could turn it this way, and then I'd have more. Oh, I like that better. I like that better. See, see what happens? We just figure it out as we go. I had a good time while my husband was playing videos and watching different videos on the telly. I could sit there and cut these out and feel like I was getting something productive done. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take just a little bit of Stampin' Seal, if I can get it to roll. There we go, just a little bit in the middle, because I know we're going to cover that up with the bird, because I know it'll show. There we go. And we're going to put the bird on using some mini dimensionals as soon as I can figure out where I left them. Oh my goodness. Oh good. You know when I couldn't find them, they were where they belonged, like put away. I expected them to be under my hand doing something, you know, hanging out. So I'm going to use mini dimensionals on this. I know that a lot of people think of these as being the same depth as the regular size, but I don't find them to be. I find them to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to use my little cheaters tool here. I use this for a lot of things, but you can use the the tool here to pick them up like that. Okay, so let's get these off. You just peel off the backing off the dimensionals. Okay, place her across there. I don't know why I've decided it's a her, but it's a her. Alrighty. But can you imagine how that would have a different effect entirely if the you ever lose words? I hate that. If the vellum was the outer layer instead of the inner layer, it would also be a good way to break up if you wanted to put it directly on here. Anyway, I punched these boughs out thinking that I might want to add some extra. That looks almost too big. How about these? Just a little bit of extra here. A little bit there. Maybe this one could go. I wonder what would happen if we put it under the vellum. How that would look. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's ideal at all. All right, I probably should have put these on before I put my bird on. Is it going to let go of the vellum? Yes, it will. Oh, that's nice. So maybe I can make an adjustment here. Okay, I know the bird's nose is going to go that way. All right. I know the bird doesn't have a nose, he has a beak. I'm going to put that and that. Okay. Let's put a little bit on him there. There. Just gonna pick up that thing. Yes, it is. I love it. Okay. This is, I love this thing. That keeps me out of so much trouble. I don't end up with things in all the wrong places. And let's see about picking this up from here. Okay. There we go. It doesn't look very pretty, does it? It's just all mangled looking. But I'm hoping that when we put this baby up here, oh, I like that. That's nice. That's nice. I've done something right by accident or on purpose. Okay, we can do it this way. I still like putting it a little off center this way because we are going to use sending hugs. Okay, I gotta check, make sure it's not coming off the edges anywhere. I like that. Now I've got enough height here. I probably don't want to lift that background. I've got the dimension from the ends of the branches or the boughs. I've got the dimension here from the dimensionals. So I think we will put these on flat. See if I can do this. There we go. That's kind of nice and stiff. You know, I know you guys have seen me, you folks have seen me use these. I like to kind of test drive where I'm going to put something. Okay, do I put them that way? How about right there? Now, sending hugs. You know what? I know I need some bling on there, but I didn't even think about bling when I was mentally putting this together. So I'll just have to figure that out later. But there you go. Sending hugs using this. That's from the Layering Leaves stamp set. Okay. Which coordinates with the bow punch. We also used the decorative circle punch. We used small dimensionals. And last but not least, of course, we used the Flight and Airy right there. If I wanted, I could trim a bit of the background paper to put just a little stripe at the bottom. We'll see. I will decide later if I want to do that. I just might because there's not much on that edge that I could fussy cut. Okay, sending hugs. I like this because it could be used for almost anything. You could use it as a birthday card. You could use it as a Valentine, you know, sending hugs. I'm so happy to have a friend like you. Sending hugs to my Galentine, one of your favorite girlfriends, or just an encouragement. I wanted to send you hugs because I know things have been a little rough today or last week or whatever. It's it is so uplifting to be able to send and receive hugs via cards. I love it. I love the cards. Have you ever had a day that things just weren't quite clicking the way you needed them to, and you were beginning to get discouraged? And then somebody made a quick phone call or a text. Those things are wonderful. Those things are so nice when they intervene, when they come in, and you get you get some encouragement from a friend. But one of the good things about a card is that you get encouragement that day. And then when you notice the card on your table again the next day, you get encouraged again. There's something about investing just a bit of time. You see, that took me, what, 20 minutes, thereabouts. Investing a little bit of time to make something that'll brighten somebody's day. It is so important for us to connect with other people and to share encouragement and support with one another. That's one of the things I'd like to do with you. If you find yourself needing prayer support, don't hesitate to don't hesitate to give me to drop me a note. Teresa with Sassy, at Sassy Stamping with Teresa. I'd be glad to pray with you or pray for you. Um, that's one of the things I just do. Okay. Now, if you like this paper, if you like this paper and you want to get some, you can get it straight from my online store. That's found in the first comment. But this is the January host code, so be sure you enter that host code, and that way, once if your order is $50 or more, I will send you a free gift. This month, I'm sending out tutorials. So I'll make sure you leave your email so that I can send you the tutorials by your email. Okay. If you'd like to check out the blog, I will have this on my blog tomorrow. And that's at stassystampingwiththeresa.com. So I will have some measurements and things like that on the blog tomorrow. So once again, if you have anything that you need, if you need some catalogs, if you're not working with a demonstrator already, if you need a catalog or you need any supplies, don't hesitate to drop me a note or to just shop online at my store. Like I said, the link is in the first comment. So thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. All right. Have a good day and try to stay warm. It is so cold right now in Eastern North Carolina. I know it's not nearly as cold as it is some other places, but you got to take it in context. Eastern North Carolina is not used to waking up to 20 degrees. The lower 20s. It's just now starting to get up to freezing, and it's 10:30 in the morning. So, all right. So you guys have a great day, and remember, God loves you, no matter what. He loves you. See you next week. Bye.